Alright, so one of the new things for us in this particular topic is understanding that we're going to have a quick conversation here about something that's happening at the x value of 2. And just to highlight this in yellow, this line right here is where I have an x value of 2. Everywhere on that yellow line that I just drew in, it's imaginary. It's not part of the piecewise function. That is certainly something where there's an x value of 2. And you might have noticed that there are, in fact, 2 points stacked on top of each other, which we know from Algebra 1 was not something we could have. Maybe you remember something called the vertical line test. So I'm going to draw some quick arrows here just to show you where those 2 points are located. And there is specific vocabulary for each. Now, the included point would be a point that is counting within the problem. Okay, so if I have an included dot, it counts towards the function. It is a part of the function. And in this situation, the dot is colored in. That is the included spot. So in this situation, our included point would be 2, comma, let's call it -5. And it's as simple as the point is colored in. A point value that is excluded would be something that is shown on the picture but does not count towards the function. And what do I mean by that? Well, first and foremost, let's go ahead and say that it doesn't count for the function. In this situation, you probably figured this out, it's the point at 2, 2. So if I see a dot that is not colored in, it's an open dot, then it is excluded. This kind of goes back to what we learned in Algebra 1 class with inequalities, the open dot and the closed dot, and that equal to sign underneath the arrows, you might recall. So again, included dot counts towards the function, colored in on the graph. Excluded dot, open on the graph, does not count towards the function.